what he's getting at is like, we need coins for adoption to an extent. We actually do need Fiat, the protocol Fiat. We need that protocol for PulseChain to be successful. For whales to come into our ecosystem, they need the tools that Fiat has to offer with leverage, and they don't just need it to go degen. They need it for hedging purposes even. So Fiat is a great tool. I like the owners of that, or whatever, the founders of that, a lot. I think they're really smart people. Like, outside of Richard Heart, I think they're some of the smarter people. But at the same time, like, I was asking him one day in a Spaces, I'm like, so why do you guys need to have a token? Like, Aave keeps the income, keeps the profits from the Aave protocol, but then the Aave token's kind of a duct tape token, is what they explained to me. Their token earns the rewards. And I do believe that those guys actually love Hex, and I believe that those guys in good faith are building on PulseChain for the benefit of PulseChain and Hex. I believe that from those guys.
Can you explain Fiat, Phiat? Can you explain just what it is and why you think Hex is the best interest for them?
So, like, I don't have a huge deep. It's a fork of Aave. I don't have a huge abundance of knowledge on Aave because I've never used it in my entire life. But it allows you to liquidity farm, or whatever, yield farm, and it has tools that all these whales need on the system. Liquid loans. It is a useful tool for the system if somebody doesn't want to cash out their crypto, if they can take small loans out. But what's going to happen is everybody's going to degen, and it's basically just going to be leveraged loans. They're just going to leverage their money. They're going to use what they think is a strategy. And one day we're going to come crashing down 95% because there's so much leveraged money out. It's going to happen if everybody uses that kind of strategy, I believe. But there is use for that. It is a useful protocol that we need for PulseChain. I understand that. But like what I was saying with the Fiat guys, I'm like, so why do you guys make a token? Why don't you just keep the profits for yourself? And they said, well, we want to disperse the profits out. And I get it. Like, they want paid. They did the respectable thing, and they capped their sacrifice at like 2.5 million. So, like, I can respect that, because they were very scared about losing money for their investors. So they made it so you could only give so much. And we're going to start out at a 2.5 million market cap because we don't want to get anybody hurt. I mean, that's basically what they did. And I can respect all of that. But from my understanding, they could have done it without a token. So did you hear a cat? Was it my cat?
I think it was mine.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the heck? But so, like, we need the protocols. I personally, and I'm not complaining, I personally would have liked to seen a better path to where we can all just rally around one token. I think it would have been better to where we have the protocols and they don't have to have tokens, and we can buy one token and get the bit, and then we can actually get the 10,000x.
Interesting. So with Fiat, is the SAC phase still open, or have they hit the 2.5?
No, it was done months ago. They only had it open for like 2 weeks or something. Yep.
Gotcha. Well, that's a interesting, the principles behind it, and also, I mean, just kind of smart in a way, like strategy, like 2.5 cap, 2.5 mil.
Yeah, they did it a good way, man. Like, they, I got a lot of respect for those guys, and you can tell, like, just from listening to the founder when he gets into a space, is like, you can tell this guy is smart.
Yeah, I really haven't heard anything bad about Fiat. I don't know much about it, but
like, and that's the thing. Like, I don't want to buy the token. I want to buy the token that's going to go up the most. And the thing is, if you buy a token that's not PulseChain, you double your risk. Not only do you need PulseChain to succeed, you need the next thing to succeed also. There's no guarantee to that. There's no guarantee to PulseChain, but at least if you have PulseChain, you just need the one thing to succeed. There's no guarantee the next step, the next layer is going to succeed. But definitely the next layer doesn't succeed without PulseChain. So you're adding risk having one of the, like, putting a bunch of money into the tokens of the ecosystem, I believe. So it is what it is. I think there might be an equilibrium where people get paid out enough in the fees and a lot of those protocols to where hopefully they don't turn into just massive speculative bubbles. And I would much rather see fair market value for what the fees are accumulating for token value, you know?
Yeah.
Rather than they go into speculative bubbles too, just because everybody that's buying them is people in our ecosystem anyways. So like, I don't have a problem with the protocols. I love them. I know we need all this stuff for PulseChain. I thought there could have been a better way.